Good evening. Welcome to the 2020-2021 Solanco Scholars Ceremony. My name is David Beard and I'm the Assistant Principal at Solanco High School. We're going to take some time this evening to celebrate some of our students' accomplishments. Unlike any year, this year has been tremendously difficult on many people. The fact that your students are being celebrated for their achievement and accomplishments this year is tremendous. This celebration is important in any school year and normally done in an in-person environment. Normally we're inviting families in so we can get to meet you and know you better, enjoying some treats together. But this year we're going to continue to celebrate those that have accomplished great things in this virtual environment. And really, I can't tell you how proud I am of you students. Students, the fact that you have succeeded this year shows that you can do anything. You've been successful when adversity has hit you right in the face, has challenged everybody in our community, and you have found a way to still do great things. These work habits that you've developed are going to help you throughout your entire life. Parents, thank you so much for trusting us in our full virtual environment, in our hybrid environment, and for allowing students to come in person. Teachers, I'm incredibly proud of the work that you've done this year. Our teachers are going to get the opportunity tonight to talk about your students. They're very proud of the work that your students have done. And I'm proud of the work that the teachers have done. They've worked harder than ever before to put quality instruction in front of your students to the best of our ability. And students, you continue to do great things. Our first presenter is Mrs. McTaggart. Mrs. McTaggart is one of our school counselors, and she's going to celebrate students that have received a 4.0 GPA throughout the entire school year. This is an accomplishment that is amazing in any year. However, this year is tremendous.
Hello. It is my pleasure to announce our 4.0 recipient winners, starting with grade 9. Diego Acuna, Devin Culberson, Holly Grube, Ella Hauer, Madison Herr, Gabriella Kraniak, Keely Kreider, Taylor Martin, Addison O'Donnell, Graydon Schlagenhofer, Courtney Sellers, Lillian Soliard, and Owen Underwood. For grade 10, Paige Altoff, Emma Baxter, Alana Brown, Caleb Cutler, Logan Furchess, Kyler Henney, Annika Hodgin, Katie Kaufman, Emma Klein, Acacia Kreider, Elizabeth Main, Abigail Mosteller, Daria Neves, Kara Peace, Sophia Reedy, Madeline Straley, Catherine Urbine, Santiago Yu Yang, and Levi Zook. For grade 11, Kara Armstrong, Nicole Arrowsmith, Cameron Barr, Owen Brazelton, Caroline Drum, Rebecca Falk, Alexis Heisler, Brendan Heisler, Trent Henry, Braden Jarabak, Kyle Kanua, Olivia Lasco, Anna Lazinski, Trenton McDowell, Madison Mosley, Kayla Savage, and Alyssa Schlagenhofer. Congratulations to all of our 4.0 recipient winners.
Thank you, Mrs. McTaggart. Congratulations again to all of our 4.0 award winners. All of our winners this evening will be receiving their plaques, certificates, or awards at some point during the rest of this school year. If you have any questions or you're a remote learner, please call our high school office. At this point in our program, our teachers are going to get to say some wonderful things about your students and celebrate their accomplishments in their classroom.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Lickley for the Ag Department, and I teach elements of Ag Science. This year's freshman nominee is Addison O'Donnell. Addison has shown an interest in the ag industry as well as performed above her classmates in both the course projects and her SAE. Her work ethic, as well as her willingness to speak up and to demonstrate understanding by helping others, has earned her one of the highest grades in the elements of ag class. She is always helpful, always respectful, keeps up good records in her notebooks and in her AET journals for her at-home project. Addison has been a pleasure to have in class, and it is my honor to nominate her as the 9th grade Solanco Scholar for the Ag Department.
From the Agriculture Department, and I'm nominating a 10th grade student for Power Machinery Tech for our department. And the student that I have chosen is Damian Strong. Damian has displayed a great interest in small engine repair, and he has outperformed his classmates in completing assignments. Working with Damian in both the classroom and the agriculture mechanics lab, he is willing to speak up and demonstrate his knowledge of theory and repair to his classmates. He is always asking insightful questions when completing repairs on his engine. Observing these qualities and many others have led me to select Damian Strong as the 10th grade nominee for Solanco Scholars for the Agriculture Department.
Hello, I'm Ms. Stephanie Balmer. I'm the lead teacher of the Agriculture Department. I have nominated the 11th grade student for the Solanco Scholars this year. This year, my nominee is Briana Pike. Briana works very hard and is a great student to have in agriculture class. She is a flex student who has many jobs on her plate. In the middle of childcare duties for a friend, she will Zoom into class as often as she can. Briana is diligent in her work and always communicates with me by email. And if she's not understanding something, she's always on top of those communications. Briana is one of those students who puts 100% effort into her work and always submits her assignments, even if she misses the Zoom call. I have made a great connection with Briana this year with her projects and learning all about her pet goats. She is a rare student who will turn her mic and camera on during a class to participate with her peers. She is respectful, energetic, and enjoyable to listen to, and she makes each person feel welcome. Briana has not let this year hold her back, and I am proud to nominate Briana Pike for Solanco Scholars on behalf of the Agriculture Department this year.
Hello, my name is Case Humphreys. I'm one of the art teachers at Solanco High School. I teach drawing and design, and I would like to nominate Emily Hauk for the 9th grade Solanco Scholars in art. Emily is a student whose curiosity and engagement far exceed that of her peers. She consistently participates with her work in a way that shows her interest and commitment to furthering her education and development of self. Emily is thoughtful, responsible, and helpful towards both her peers and myself in the classroom, and I've really appreciated having her in my class this year. I'd also like to nominate Raja Nascimento de Lima. She's an 11th grader in my Design 1 class. Raja is an incredible student. She recently moved to this school from her native country of Brazil. And while most things I am sure are different for her, namely the language, she is consistently at the top of her class. She continues to impress me with her depth of knowledge, concept, and skill. Her work and presence are a significant addition to the design classroom. Congratulations to both of you.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Zerker, and I teach ceramics. I would like to recognize Brett Myers as a Solanco Scholar. Brett is a pleasure to have in class. She greets me each morning when she comes in, and she's always very diligent about her work. I love seeing all the pieces that she creates. She puts forth her best effort and comes up with some very exciting pieces. Thank you, Brett.
Hello, my name is Stacy Shelton, and I am lead teacher for the business department. I'm happy to be here to announce the selections of our Solanco Scholars. For 9th grade, Mr. Fisher nominated Olivia Musser. Olivia was nominated for Introduction to Business, and here is what Mr. Fisher wrote. Olivia is an extremely mature and hardworking student. She is always on task, and she takes the time to make sure her work demonstrates creativity and attention to detail. Additionally, Olivia is a pleasure to work with and to have in class. Congratulations, Olivia. Again, congratulations, Olivia, and Mr. Fisher is very proud of the hard work that you have done this year. I am here to recognize as the 10th grade Solanco Scholar, Kyler Henney. Kyler Henney was nominated by Mr. Fisher for accounting, and here is what Mr. Fisher said. This year, Kyler is taking accounting and introduction to business. He has demonstrated an excellent work ethic, and his work has been exemplary. When Kyler does make an occasional mistake, he always meets with me so that he can improve his understanding of what he has learned. Kyler's goal is to become a certified public accountant, and he definitely has the ability to reach his goal. Congratulations, Kyler. And again, congratulations from me as well. Keep up the great work in business. I am happy to be here to announce the 11th grade Solanco Scholar who I nominated. It is Madison Mosley for personal finance. I have had the pleasure of having Madison this year in personal finance second semester. She is a flex student, but she is an extremely conscientious and self-motivated student. She completes her work in a timely manner. It's always completed to almost perfection, if not perfection. It is a joy to have her in class, and I am very happy to have the pleasure of nominating her for her hard work. I know that Madison will go on and do amazing things after she graduates next year. Congratulations, Madison, and keep up the great work.
Hello, my name is Dylan Maurer. I teach 9th grade advanced English. It's been an interesting year, a year full of challenges for students and teachers alike. One student in particular, though, seemed to take these challenges in stride as she traveled through her freshman year at Solanco High School. Devin Culberson demonstrated the characteristics of a Solanco Scholar all year. Devin always kept a smile on her face. I'm sure some days call for a frown, but she maintained a positive attitude despite a plethora of reasons to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Besides her kindness and positive influence on the classroom, Devin excelled academically in the classroom. Devin maintained an A average for every marking period. Devin's work ethic, organization, time management, and focus propelled her through a challenging curriculum and year. Devin has an elite writing skill. She even placed in a national poetry contest this past year. Her ability to think critically and convey her opinions, ideas in a classroom discussion has had a positive impact academically and socially on fellow students as well. Congrats, Devin. You truly are a Solanco Scholar.
My name is Erica Long and I teach 10th grade Advanced World Literature. I am presenting this award to Emma Klein. Emma is an ideal student who has earned high A's all year in Advanced World Literature class. She is a motivated individual and natural leader who elevates any class discussion with her thoughtful, detailed observations. Emma employs strong critical thinking and analyzing skills and seeks out enrichment whenever possible. She was recently published in the Lancaster newspapers, writing an opinion article on kindness, which gained the attention of her peers, teachers, and even community members for both her clear writing style and important subject matter. This is a great example of her ability to regularly share her opinion in an admirable way. She is both articulate and unafraid. Emma is motivated by learning for its own sake and gives her best during every assignment. An exceptional and mature student who her classmates highly respect due to her clarity and intelligence, she will succeed at whatever she puts her mind to in the future. It has been my absolute joy to be her teacher this year. Emma is a wonderful student worthy of becoming this year's 10th grade Solanco Scholar.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Wood, and I teach 11th grade Advanced American Literature, and I would like to nominate Kara Armstrong as our Solanco Scholar. Kara is an exceptional student. Her assignments are timely, creative, and thorough. Kara's love for literature is demonstrated in her writing tasks. She is highly motivated to create original pieces which are captivating and detail-oriented. This year, Kara won multiple scholastic awards, including a National Gold Medal for a flash fiction piece. Regardless of what Kara is asked to do, she will not settle for mediocre. She challenges herself, and she is always looking for ways to improve her skills. Kara's positive attitude, her extreme work ethic, and her kind gestures make her an outstanding student and a valuable member of the classroom.
I am Erin Burns, Family and Consumer Sciences lead teacher. Our freshman Solanco Scholar is Elena Morrison. She was in my life skills class this year. Elena has consistently demonstrated an impressive level of creativity throughout this school year. Whether she's designing a room, creating a slide presentation, or any other manner of demonstrating her understanding of the various topics we've covered, I've learned to expect beautiful and visually pleasing products. Her work has been thoughtful as well. It is clear that Elena carefully considers the content and how it applies to her. Because of this thoughtfulness, Elena has made meaningful connections between the topics and her current and future self. Elena has been a pleasure to work with this year. For the Family and Consumer Sciences sophomore Solanco Scholar, we have chosen Lena Dominguez, also my student in child development. Lena is one of the most hardworking students I've ever had the pleasure of teaching. She is driven and always strives to learn more. Lena's work is always top-notch. She is thorough and thoughtful in everything she does. Lena works hard to make evident that she is doing more than earning a grade. She is learning. She is the kind of student who undoubtedly takes on every opportunity available to her and makes the most of it. It has been an absolute joy to work with Lena for the last 2 years. For the Family and Consumer Sciences Junior Solanco Scholar, we have chosen Shane Sollenberger, also of my life skills class. Shane has been a tremendously dependable student this year. It became clear early in the year and remained true throughout that Shane is a student I can rely on to take on the challenge of a project-based course. Oftentimes, even at the high school level, students are fearful of branching out and thinking outside the box. Shane has demonstrated all year that he is ready for this challenge. His projects have been wonderful and certainly demonstrate his ability to apply the content. Shane has been a pleasure to work with this year. Congratulations to all of the Solanco Scholars.
Hello, my name is Brooke Cox, and I'm a special education teacher at Solanco High School. I am proud and privileged to announce Skylar Gilly as a Learning Achievement Award winner. Skylar has made great progress this marking period. She has gone from struggling in some challenging classes to now passing the entire third marking period with very high A's and B's. Her motivation, determination, and work ethic provided her the opportunity to grow as a student and young lady. Skylar, your teachers are so proud of you.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Gaza, reading teacher, and I am incredibly proud and privileged to be able to present the Learning Achievement Department's 10th grade Solanco Scholars winner, Stella Boy. Stella Boy is incredibly hardworking and strives for academic excellence in all of her courses. She consistently earns A's and B's and even earned 100% in Advanced Algebra 2 and academic support. She's also a similarly dedicated athlete involved in multiple sports. Overall, Stella Boy is a kind and hardworking young lady and has many great things ahead of her.
Hello, my name is Samantha Heffner, and I am the Life Skills Support Teacher here at Solanco High School. It is with great honor to announce Josie Musser as a Learning Achievement Award winner for the Solanco Scholars. Josie demonstrates tremendous effort, work ethic, and determination in everything that she does. She's never deterred from any obstacles that she faces. Instead, she accepts and overcomes these challenges with grit and perseverance. Josie's positive attitude and belief in herself, even in the face of difficulty, is an immensely admirable asset. She is naturally inquisitive and loves to learn about new topics and how to acquire new skills. Josie is a respectful and hardworking young lady who always has a positive attitude, which is evident from her face always beaming with a smile. Congratulations, Josie.
My name is Jason Sperry, and I'm presenting the Solanco Scholar Award for Mathematics. For 9th grade students, this year's award winner is Brady Jansen. Brady was nominated by Lisa Shell as well as myself. Brady has been challenging himself since 7th grade when he took Advanced Algebra 1. Last year as an 8th grader, he took Advanced Algebra 2, and this year as a 9th grader, he is taking both AP Statistics as well as Advanced Geometry. Brady has had A's every marking period in AP Stat. He engages himself in lessons and contributes to the learning in both courses in which he's enrolled. He is polite, respectful, and enjoyable to teach. The 10th grade Solanco Scholar in Mathematics is Paige Altoff. Paige was nominated by Lisa Shell as well as myself. Paige has challenged herself this year by taking both AP Statistics as well as Advanced Geometry, scoring among the highest students in each class. Paige consistently works at a high level and is willing to go above and beyond what is required. She combines talent with work ethic and responsibility in attaining success.
I'm Mr. Bongiovanni and I teach AP Calculus. It is my pleasure to award Andre Moeller as the Solanco Scholar for Juniors in Mathematics. Andre is currently a junior at Solanco High School taking both AP Statistics and AP Calculus. Andre is a hardworking student. He has demonstrated a tremendous ability to master concepts in both courses and is performing at the top of both classes. Andre shows a genuine curiosity and interest to connect the math that he is learning in a classroom to some of the questions he has about the world around him. Andre consistently goes beyond expectation to understand the different concepts and to explore further how different topics can be applied. He often goes out of his way to share his knowledge and to help better the understanding of his peers. Andre has participated in numerous math concepts during his high school career and is consistently a high performer in these contests. It has been a pleasure having Andre in class.
Hello, this is Mr. Scott Wayman. I am the lead teacher in the Solanco School District Music Department and the band and orchestra director here at Solanco High School. It is my honor and pleasure to nominate Mr. Sawyer Wayman as our grade 9 Solanco Scholar in music. Sawyer is an active member of every curricular and co-curricular musical ensemble that is currently offered at the high school level. That includes orchestra, concert band, marching band, percussion ensemble, jazz band, chorale, and mixed chorus. He is also the principal percussionist for the spring musical in the pit orchestra. Outside of school, Sawyer studies piano and voice, as well as the drum set in a private lesson setting. He is also a member of the contemporary praise and worship team at Providence Church of God, where he is one of the principal drum set artists. Sawyer consistently demonstrates the highest levels of commitment, dedication, and leadership, both in and outside of the classroom. He is an outstanding student, an outstanding young student musician, and he is also a standout player on the JV baseball team. Congratulations, Sawyer.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Erin Biles. I am the choral director and I teach all of the music electives at Solanco. And I want to start by presenting our sophomore nominee for Solanco Scholars, Mr. David Wild. David is a leading voice in both chorus and chorale. He isn't afraid to sing out and to show others the way. He is also academically strong in these two courses. That is a particularly commendable feat this year while having to navigate virtual learning and some musical projects that weren't a part of the curriculum in previous years. In addition to classwork, David is a valued member of theatrical productions at Solanco. I hope to continue working with David musically in his remaining years at Solanco. I would now like to present the junior nomination for Solanco Scholars in the music department, Lilia McHugh. Lilia is a particularly strong music student. This year, she has taken chorale and music appreciation. In chorale, she is a leading voice in the soprano section and has really come into her own as a vocalist this past year and a half. Academically, she is a strong student, holding mostly A's, not only in music classes, but in the rest of her academic schedule. Lilia maintains a full schedule as a dance competitor outside of school and as a strong member of the spring musical and fall play casts. Lilia is kind, hardworking, reliable, and extremely talented, both musically and academically. I am proud to recommend her as a Solanco Scholar this year.
In the science department in 9th grade,
Brady Jansen was nominated by Alyssa Armstrong in advanced biology. Ms. Armstrong said that Brady is an exceptional student in advanced biology. He is always actively engaged in classroom discussions and the first to raise his hand when a question is asked to the class. In collaborative settings, Brady is dependable to help others enrich their knowledge. He holds himself to a high standard and always seeks out help if he does not understand or misses a point on a test or assignment. Brady has earned high scores on all of his rigorous exams in advanced biology this year, and he earned top of the class honors for the second marking period. Brady maintains his outstanding grades in all of his courses, while excelling in soccer year-round and acting as class treasurer. For his reliability, outstanding work ethic, and positive attitude, Brady Jansen is truly worthy of being a Solanco Scholar. In 10th grade, Jessica Tipping nominated Emma Klein in her advanced chemistry class. Emma Klein is an extremely kind, mature, intelligent, motivated, and responsible young lady. She completes all of her work in a timely manner with great accuracy. She works well in the lab to obtain excellent results. Emma is willing to help others and care about the success of her peers. She has been the top performing advanced chemistry student for each marking period, even earning a 100% in the first and second marking periods. Emma's ability and willingness to learn makes her a shining example of a Solanco Scholar. And in 11th grade, my name is Charlton King, and I nominated Owen Brazelton in my physics course. Owen has consistently scored at the top of the class on assessments. He takes the necessary time to show complete work for all calculations and projects that are done in class. This same excellence remained true during his months of remote learning as well. I've also seen a tremendous level of commitment for his extracurricular activities, as Owen routinely spends his advisory time going to classes to raise funds for NHS, Boy Scouts, or the class of 2022. Owen enjoys the learning process and seeks to be proud of the level of work that he submits. He is an exemplary scholar and effectively models respect, responsibility, kindness, and courage toward his teachers and colleagues.
I would like to take this opportunity to recommend Taylor Martin as the 9th grade Social Studies Solanco Scholar. Taylor, or Tay, as she likes to be called, has been a fantastic student all year. She has handled the classes with social distancing and being mostly web-based exceptionally well. Her grades have been impeccable, but her positive personality and insight into multiple topics throughout the course has made her a role model for her peers. Taylor came to class every day with a smile beneath her mask, gave great perspective on class topics, and was an absolute privilege to teach. It is my honor to nominate Taylor Martin, and it is my opinion that she is very worthy of being the recipient of this honor. Congratulations, Taylor.
As a sophomore in AP European History, Annika Hodgson has been chosen as this year's 10th grade Social Studies Solanco Scholar, nominated by me, Mr. Shoemaker. Annika excels in AP Euro as the consistent top performer, especially in essay writing. Her impressive analytical and historical reasoning skills, as well as her natural writing ability and strong work ethic, have given her a head start in AP Euro, where she quickly established herself as a natural leader and role model. Congratulations, Annika.
I would like to take this opportunity to recommend Radia Manuela Nascimento de Lima for the 11th grade Social Studies Solanco Scholar. Radia came to Solanco this year from Brazil, speaking only Portuguese. Changing high schools is rarely easy for almost any teenager. But to go to a new school in a different country and not speaking the language would have been overwhelming. But not Radia. Radia would not do the adapted versions of the assignments I gave. She wanted to do what everybody else was doing. Radia uses her phone to translate what I say. She takes regular ed assignments, translates them into Portuguese on her own, completes the assignments, completes them well, then translates them back to English. Radia is nothing short of amazing. She is such a pleasure to have in class, and she is someone that should be admired by her peers. Congratulations, Radia.
Good evening. I'm Mike Minchoff, teacher here at Solanco High School for the Technology Education Department. For this school year, as a 9th grader, I'm selecting Owen Underwood as our Solanco Scholars recipient for the Tech Ed Department. I have Owen in my design engineering course, and up to this point, he has been far and above the most creative, systematic, intuitive student that I have in class. He always wants to know more. He goes above and beyond the requirements for any given project, and he does plan to take more classes within our department. In conversations with him, he is looking to take the computer-aided drafting classes as well as some of the manufacturing classes. So hopefully in the future, Owen is able to pursue this engineering mechanical field that he shows great interest in. So congratulations, Owen, and have a good night.
The 10th grade Solanco Scholar for the Technology Education Department is Logan Furchess. Logan is a phenomenal young man who is creative, inquisitive, and genuine. Logan has excelled in his technology education classes at Solanco High School. His ability to break down complex problems, formulate solutions, create prototypes for and testing those solutions, and his evaluation of those solutions is second to none. Logan is quick to volunteer to teach and assist other students with any issues they may be having in the class as well. Logan is an all-around great person who is a very deserving recipient of the Solanco Scholar Award. Good job, Logan.
Good morning. My name is Matthew Bruns. I'm one of our technology education teachers here at Solanco High School. Tyler Yohe is our 11th grade Solanco Scholar this year. Tyler had the manufacturing systems course in 10th grade. Tyler was a very careful and accurate student. His projects reflected careful planning, material processing, and finishing steps. This year, Tyler has the wood systems course. He continues to be a neat and careful student. His project work reflects attention to detail. Tyler is also a friendly and respectful young man. He is willing and able to assist a fellow student or his teacher with a task or job.
My name is Mr. Graves, and I teach our freshman fitness classes here at Solanco High School. It is an honor to present Trevor Masterson as our Solanco Scholar for our freshman fitness classes this year. Trevor is an outstanding student that engages in class on multiple levels. This is not always easy to do in phys ed. When there are open-ended questions directed to the whole class, Trevor is quick to provide his thoughts or ask a question for clarification. Trevor is committed to learning and improving and is unafraid to make a mistake in front of peers. This is no small task. Trevor competes with phenomenal effort and enthusiasm during class, and he has demonstrated grit, participating even when he was dealing with shin splints from track. When Trevor was forced to limit his activity to recover from his shin splints, he was eager to find ways where he could still participate. This speaks to his willingness to problem solve as well. Trevor is a huge addition to physical education because of his fearlessness, his resolve, and his competitive spirit. It is a privilege to teach Trevor, and I am honored to present him with this award.
Daria is a standout student both academically and by personal character. Daria's ability to overcome challenges and persevere through this year with excellence, grit, and ambition is impressive. Daria is hardworking and will make no excuses, always wanting to contribute her absolute best. Recently, I caught Daria going out of her way to introduce herself to a fairly new student who did not have any friends yet in class. She has made a point to make the student feel welcome and included every class. There is no doubt in my mind that Daria's ability to pursue excellence, overcome challenges, and create a positive and inclusive environment will only continue to grow and lead her forward. It has been an absolute joy having Daria in fitness class the last 2 semesters, and I am proud of all that she has accomplished.
Ryan is motivated to work hard and improve in the weight room. He's held a high A average both years in strength and conditioning. Ryan has increased all of his max across all major lifts by at least 50 pounds from the start of class until the end. He has stepped up as a leader and is very helpful to his inexperienced peers getting comfortable in the weight room. It's an honor to recognize Ryan as a Solanco Scholar tonight.
My name is Jennifer Eisenberger, and I am the World Language Department lead teacher. I will be presenting the nominations for our selected Solanco Scholar students. Starting in 9th grade, in Spanish 1 and selected by Mrs. Rutt, we have chosen Devin Colberson. Mrs. Rutt said regarding Devin that she has performed at a high level of academic excellence this year in Spanish 1. She goes above and beyond to not only learn the language well, but to use it in and out of the classroom. It has been encouraging to see her speak to both the teacher and her peers in Spanish, always trying to use the language and better herself. Devin has a growth mindset when it comes to language learning and a positive attitude. All of the hard work she has done in class this year has been much appreciated, and the World Language Department looks forward to seeing her grow and excel in Spanish over the next 3 years. In Spanish 2, our 10th grade nomination is Emma Klein, nominated by Mrs. Batista. Mrs. Batista said in regards to Emma that she is a perfect example of the qualities that make up a Solanco Scholar. She is a very intelligent, high-performing student in Spanish 2 who has never scored below a 99% each marking period. Her approach to Spanish is admirable. She is challenged daily to step outside of her comfort zone by reading and speaking in Spanish. She is focused and motivated towards every assignment and activity in class. Emma is well respected in her class and always ready to learn with a smile. We are all confident that she will continue to grow academically and excel in her education. Mrs. Batista looks forward to teaching her again when she reaches the AP level. And finally, in 11th grade, nominated by myself, Mrs. Eisenberger, I chose Rebecca Falk. I am privileged to honor Rebecca as the World Language Department's 11th grade Solanco Scholar. Rebecca exhibits all of the characteristics that not only define the ideal scholar, but complements those traits with respect and kindness. During a challenging year, Rebecca rose to each occasion, completing each task with a positive attitude and an eagerness to learn. She is an extremely diligent and hardworking student that puts her best effort into everything that she does. These traits no doubt contribute to her success in the classroom and the growth she has shown over the past year in her Spanish abilities. It was my pleasure to get to know Rebecca throughout this year, and I am so excited to see the opportunities that await her in the future.
Hello, Scott Long, Principal of Solanco High School. I want to thank you for joining us tonight as we were able to recognize the achievements of many of our students in grades 9th through 11th. Students, I will say, I'm just so proud of you and what you're able to accomplish this year. It was a very challenging year, a year that saw us move from hybrid to in-person to virtual, and you were able to withstand all those changes and find success. It just speaks volumes to your character, your work ethic, and your desire to be successful, so great job. To all our parents, I have to thank you so much for your flexibility this year. We couldn't have done it without you, and we just really value the partnership that we have together. Last thing I'll say, students, if you're watching this video, it's mid to late May. The school year's not quite done yet, so don't check out on us. Work hard and finish the school year strong. Take care.